also known as the Goal Digger Girl, coming in to talk to you about the number one business strategy you need to be implementing in your business this year. And I'm sure you're wondering, if she's going to pick one thing, what would it be? Okay, so I want to welcome you guys on. Now, when you think about 2022, because obviously we're kicking off a new month, which is really exciting. We're almost halfway through this year. I suspect some of you are not where you want to be in your business. And having this conversation is really important because people always ask me all the time, how did you go from having no social presence, no business, no brand, you didn't know what you were doing, to being able to build to over $5 million in revenue in 4 years? Like, that's a valid question, and that is really, really strong growth, okay? I'm here to tell you exactly what I did. So if that's exciting to you, if you're like, put me in, coach, teach me your ways, like, I want to make multiple six figures, I want to be a seven-figure earner. By the way, I would love to know, because obviously our signature program is called Six Figure Breakthrough Business Academy, where we get women to six figures. I'm curious to know who wants to go beyond that. Okay. So if you're like, nope, I want to get to six figures. If I'm at six figures, I'm happy. Some of you are there right now. If you want to get to multiple six figures, put that in the comments for me. So I want to know. Okay. So what is that number for you to get to? Not today, but what do you want to get to? Is it multiple six figures? Put that in the comments for you. For me, how many of you want to become a millionaire? That's what I want to know. How many of you are like, I want to become a millionaire? Okay. Your belief system might not be there just yet, especially if you're not at the six-figure number yet, but where do you want to be? Six figures, multiple six figures? Do you want to become a millionaire? I want to know. And I should have mentioned why I'm in a bedroom right now. I just finished Ignited Life Coaching office hours, and we were talking about just getting it done and going live. And I'm like, I'm going to go live in my bedroom to show you guys that it's cool. Okay. We are in Angel Fire, New Mexico. We built a home here. It's our second home. It's our vacation home. And it is it's 10,000 feet up a mountain. I literally can look out. I've seen bobcats. I have seen all kinds of wildlife. We even caught a black bear on our webcam. Hopefully I don't interact with the black bear, but I heard they're very nice out here. And I'm in the bedroom because that's how we're rolling. My kids are watching a movie right now, and mama's got to get it done. You know what I'm saying? So we're in Angel Fire, New Mexico, and it's been very magical. But also it's allowing me to see what's possible. I never thought in a million years that I would have, built to multiple seven figures. I never thought I would have, multiple $1 million in real estate assets. Like, I never thought that for myself. I never thought this for myself. And I want to challenge you because I wish somebody would have spoke truth into me. I wish somebody would have said, what do you want to go for? Let's think bigger. The bigger we go, the bigger impact we can make. Is that not right? It's good to have money. It's good to be wealthy, and it's good to accept blessings into our life in abundance. So let's focus on how can you make that happen? What's the number one business strategy that is going to get you there? When I look back to everything that I did, now I know y'all have heard people say, build an email list and all the things. Yes, of course, that's very important. But the number one strategy that I implemented when I started out without a following, without an email list, without an audience, how I was able to get to six figures in 90 days. So all of you right now, if you're not at six figures, that's possible for each and every one of you. I got to six figures in 90 days when I did this one thing. What I did is I figured it out, and I'm going to teach you how, but I figured out how to create a real community. Okay. What does that mean? Not a VIP club. Okay. I love all of you, but like Nancy's VIP club. It's not what I'm talking about. That's salesy. I'm talking about where you create an environment where you can put your leads, your prospects, your new connections on social in a space. If you've heard the word container before, that's where it's a marketing term, container. Where are your people? And you put them in there without the intention of closing them and selling them. And you might be going, okay, this sounds really counterintuitive. My results speak for themselves. I have gotten results in my business. So if you want those kind of results and you want to figure out how to do it without spending a bunch of money on ads or hiring a marketing firm, like you're more, in that stage where you're like, okay, I want grassroots. I want to learn how to organically build, because you do need to know how to do that, even if you do run ads and those extra things that we can add to our business. What's the number one business strategy that worked for me? is to build a thriving, engaging, unbelievable, full of value, full of amazing content, like things happening every month, others sharing and inviting to, people telling everyone about it, people putting in their stories. Could you imagine that, where people are screen sharing what's happening in your community and putting in their stories and tagging you, and then other people are like, I want to be in, what's this all about? It's a value-based Facebook group. Okay. Now, if you don't know how to build a value-based Facebook group, or you're like, I have one, it's not working, you're doing it wrong. Okay. What is being taught is absolutely not what I'm talking about. What we're going to do is we're actually going to figure out, how do we take people that you're meeting on social media, whether you're doing a reel. Here's a great example. I just did a reel and I had 5 people. You guys listen to these numbers. This is crazy. I did a reel that was 30 seconds long. I have 5 people who signed up for my monthly membership program from a 30-second reel. 5 people. And those 5 people collectively will be equal to almost $3,000 in revenue off the street. 5 people I have never talked to in my life, 5 people that are not on my email list, 5 people from one reel. How do you do that? Like, how do you do a reel and get sales? How do you do a post and get people who want to buy from you? It's not post and praying. That doesn't work. Okay. Or putting them in a VIP group so they can learn about all your specials. We have to get away from that. That just doesn't work. Okay. What we're going to do instead is we are going to learn how to create a real community where people want to be a part of it. And that way, when you're meeting people on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, maybe even in another Facebook group, you're having a great conversation in Messenger, or maybe you're just reaching out to people on your friends list. How do we do it in a way where it's not spammy, where it's not icky, where people actually say, yes, I want to be a part of that. That sounds awesome. Put me in. Okay. Can you create that? Absolutely. I have built Facebook groups from nothing to over 50,000 members. A newer one that I had just created recently, I got to 5,000 members. So even recently, starting from scratch, this can work for all of you. We actually have Marissa, one of my friends, she's a goal digger. Marissa did our challenge, and she was like pen and paper. She had the workbook printed out. She took notes. She implemented all the action steps every day. Because I asked her, I'm like, how in the world did you like blow up your Facebook group? She goes, I didn't have a Facebook group. She's like, I have been in an office, because she does investments. She's like, I have been in an office for a decade, doing investments with millionaires, brick and mortar. Like, I've never been on social media. She does the challenge. She does all the action steps. She launches her free value-based Facebook group. And she did a little bit of coaching with me. So I'm pretty keen in her offerings. She ended up offering a multiple 4-figure group coaching program. She's created courses. Most importantly, she grew a Facebook group out of thin air to over 6,000 members. So she's got her normal brick and mortar where, her primary business is, and now she's adding multiple streams of income to what she's doing. She's diversifying, which is smart when it comes to income, obviously. Okay. So in the Facebook Groups Profit Seekers Challenge, we're going to go live every single day for 5 days. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a secret. Those that upgrade to VIP, it's $47, you guys. I mean, you'll spend $47 walking into Target to use the bathroom and then going out the checkout lane and then seeing things you want. You're going to spend it at your next trip to Target, like for real. So it's $47. It's a no-brainer. Okay. What you're going to do is when you upgrade to VIP, this is a free challenge. You can all come, but you will have the opportunity to upgrade to VIP. I want you guys to do VIP, and this is why. When you come in and you have the opportunity to get more time with a trainer, with a coach, you are saying that you're serious. No offense, but I don't want you signing up for the challenge and like showing up for 10 minutes and going, oh, cool, I got it. That's not who I want to work with. I want to work with people who say, no, I do want to build to multiple 6 figures. I do want to become a millionaire. I want to learn what you did. That's who I want to work with. That's the only people I'm interested in working with, is the people who are all in. So if you're all in and you're like, no, I'm going to spend the time with you. I want the free trainings. I want the VIP trainings. When you upgrade to VIP, what this means for you is we're going to do Facebook Lives every day that are free inside of our Facebook groups. And then after the live training, you're going to go into Zoom sessions with me. Okay. Every day you're going to move on over to Zoom after. You're going to get 60 minutes to ask me all your questions. Okay, Kimberly, I have a Facebook group. Should I rebrand it? I don't have one. What should it be around? I sell skincare. How do I sell skincare without saying I'm selling skincare? How do I fill up the group? What do I do in the group? All the things. I'm going to be there to answer all your questions, okay? And you'll get lifetime access to the recordings of the Facebook Live, so you can come back and watch it again and all the things, okay? So upgrade to VIP if you're serious. I want you doing the action steps every day, the homework. I want you showing up to VIP to ask the questions, listen to other people's questions, and I want you to get it done. This is not something where you'll come in and watch some trainings and then say, yeah, I'll do it later after summer break. Again, I'm not interested in working with those that aren't ready to go all in and take action. Hashtag get lit, learn, implement, take action. That's who I want to work with. That's who this is intended for. So if that's you, great. Let's see you there. We're going to crush it together. Okay. So if you're on Instagram, click the link in my bio. You can register there. If you're seeing this on YouTube, just put challenge in the comments. If you're in Goal Digging Boss Babes, Goal Digger Creatives, our Facebook groups, just put challenge in the comments and someone from our team will reach out to you. If you're on my business page, I see lots of you on there. Just put link in the comments. Okay. So like Rochelle, you'll want to put link in the comments. Okay. If you put Lincoln, LINK, then that'll actually automatically message you the registration page. Yep. If you have team members that maybe you guys sidelines, downlines, uplines, if you guys are in network marketing, get them to do this with you because they won't understand what you're wanting to do because everyone is so programmed to have these VIP groups that are not necessary and they don't work, okay? So get your team involved with this so they understand what you're doing and you can get your whole entire team inviting to this. If you're in the coaching space, this is going to allow you to cultivate community, relationships, connections, and not just come in and try to sell people your programs. That again, that doesn't work. If you're launching and they haven't seen you for 6 months and you come out of nowhere, like that's not really serving. In my opinion, that's more taking. What we want to do is we want to create a long-term relationship. Oh, Rochelle's upgrading to VIP. That's awesome. If you've already registered and you didn't see the VIP option, you still can get VIP. So connect with your business advisor that you're talking to from my team or your coach if you're in our programs, and they can get you the VIP link for that, okay? This is going to kick off June 13th. 11 a.m. Central in one of our Facebook groups. You need to register to find the group. Make sure you opt in to the text alerts. I can't remember what it is. I think it's June Profit. I'm not positive. So when you register on the next page, you're going to get my social media launch plan. You'll see how to get that. You have to text in to get that. Okay. So just text in to get that and you'll be on our text alert. June 13th, 11 a.m. Central, every day for 5 days. And then everything comes down. If you do VIP, you'll get the replays every day after at noon, after we're done, noon Central. We are going to go into VIP sessions on Zoom. Okay. So we'll get you the links for all of that and all the things. Check your email, check your spam folder, check your promotions tab, because it's all being sent to you. Okay. If you're on Instagram, just click the link in my bio and you can register for that. Okay. For those of you that really want to hit those numbers you shared at the beginning of this, you're not running out of time, but if you're not making moves in your business, something has to change, and it's not going to change unless you do. I'm here dedicating my time to you because I want you to be successful. This is 1000% the number one business strategy I would implement if I was starting over. And for those of you that want to grow and scale and go to those bigger numbers, this is absolutely what you need to create. Okay. And simultaneously, you're going to be building your email list. So that's all part of it. Okay. All right. So excited to see you guys. Can't wait to crush it with you. Get yourself registered. Get that workbook printed off. Oh, I want you guys to get the workbook. I'm traveling, so I don't have it with me. I don't carry it around. I know what's in the content, but grab the workbook and I want you to hold it and take a selfie. And then I want you guys to tag me in your stories with it. Okay. So be like, yay, so excited. Who else wants to crush Facebook groups with me? Invite people to it. And it can be a great business tool to invite others to it and have a conversation around their business. Okay. All right. So excited to see you guys. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.